Good morning. I'm meteorologist Kevin Smith here at the National Weather Service in Pocatello with your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Thursday, August 5th. Taking a look at the next few days across the region, a return to more widespread showers and thunderstorms starting later this afternoon. High-res models actually continue some of that shower and thunderstorm activity during the overnight hours tonight and then repeat it for most of the region, at least, on Friday afternoon. Stronger cells may produce some gusty winds, some heavy rainfall, and maybe some small hail. That'll particularly be the case today. Today looking like the most widespread day for that shower and thunderstorm activity. Other thing we're keeping in mind here, some breezy afternoon periods for at least portions of the region expected, particularly Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Sunday afternoon, winds are looking the strongest across southeast Idaho. I'll show you that here in just a moment. Current satellite loop this morning, there's actually two systems of interest here, and you can really easily pick out this area of swirling low pressure just off the coast of Alaska. We have that marked here. But the one that you can't see very well is actually located just off the northern coast of California early this morning. And this system, both of these systems are kind of in an area of general troughing that's going to be approaching the Pacific Northwest over the next couple days, bringing us that chance of showers and thunderstorms. And this little feature here just off the northern California coast as it tracks inland will be the main instigator here. This is kind of the southern piece of the trough for bringing those showers and thunderstorms to fruition for our area. So taking a look at the matrix here, thunderstorms highlighted for today and tomorrow. We did leave out the Magic Valley tomorrow. A little bit of a mix of signals here in the models as to whether we'll be able to pull something off near the eastern Magic Valley or whether the greatest chance of thunderstorm activity tomorrow will be further to the north and east, particularly as you head up toward the Island Park region. I think will be the greatest chance on Friday. But otherwise, 2 days of that thunderstorm activity and a little bit breezy. You can see for a few areas here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Sunday, those breezy conditions expected everywhere. Maybe a few isolated thunderstorms as well. As you get up into the northeastern highlands, the Lost River area up near Mackay, the Wood River area, well, not really the Wood River Valley, but north of there into the Sawtooth area, as well as Lemhi County. So we'll keep an eye on that system for Sunday that's bringing both those chance of storms and the breezy conditions. Saturday and Monday, fairly quiet and dry, though, in between systems. Taking a look at the watches, warnings, and advisories that are out this morning, a few different things highlighted on the map here. First, red flag warnings in effect for all of these areas in pink. Generally not for our forecast area. We did see quite a bit of moisture with this last monsoon push and even some isolated flash flooding here over the past week or so. We do have a red flag warning out for our fire weather zone 475, and that's this area just to the west of Chalice, to the north of Stanley, and to the west of Salmon. You can see some of the other areas that are under those warnings. Most of these are in effect for scattered thunderstorm coverage. Also, a wind advisory in effect for tonight. That's Thursday night into early Friday morning for portions of southwestern Idaho, issued by the National Weather Service office in Boise. High temperatures today, not bad across the region. We're getting up into the mid-80s in many of our mountain regions, with the exception of the southern highlands, we'll be into the mid-90s. And then, of course, the lower Snake Plain, eastern Magic Valley, the warmest, with readings generally about 90 to 95 for peak temperatures this afternoon. We are highlighted with a marginal risk, the lowest level risk of an isolated severe thunderstorm this afternoon and this evening across the region. Everyone has a chance to see some thunderstorm activity, but the best chance of seeing some of those stronger cells with those gusty winds, those heavy rainfall amounts, maybe some small hail, generally running from about the Island Park area down to I-15, Idaho Falls and Pocatello, and then westward. So this includes the Central Mountains, much of the Snake Plain corridor, and the eastern Magic Valley. We're actually also highlighted, at least portions of the region, with an excessive rainfall outlook today, marginal risk there as well. This really isn't the monsoon environment that we saw just a few days ago, okay, where we had flood advisories and flash flood warnings and just incredible rainfall rates coming out of some of these cells. It's not the same environment, but Just enough moisture in the atmosphere that we will watch everywhere for some heavy downpours, with the greatest risk of some isolated flooding issues and the heaviest downpours here across the Central Mountain region and then stretching up along the Montana border. And again, all of this is for this afternoon into this evening. Friday, check out these temperatures. Remember, Friday is our second thunderstorm day for most of the region, but we also have a cold front that'll be coming through the region, and that's very evident on these really refreshing high temperatures we're expecting Friday afternoon. 68 up in the Island Park area, some 70s, mid to upper 70s creeping into the Snake Plain corridor in eastern Magic Valley. Also the warmer valleys down here across the south, 72 up in the Stanley area for Friday. Again, with a few more showers and thunderstorms across the region. Saturday and Sunday will start to warm just a little bit. We'll start to head kind of back toward normal values for this time of year. Over here on the left is your Saturday high temperatures, generally from the upper 70s into the mid 80s, depending on your location. And then just add a couple degrees to your location here on the right for Sunday's high temperatures, generally getting to about 80 to 88. With a couple exceptions like Stanley topping out at 76 on Sunday. A little bit breezy on Sunday, and again, we're watching for maybe a few of those isolated thunderstorms up across the north with Sunday's system, but otherwise, a lot of places are going to have a really pleasant weekend and a dry weekend across the region. Remember, we told you out of all those breezy conditions, Sunday is looking the breeziest. So here's a look at that data. Over here on the left, we have sustained winds. Strongest across the Snake Plain corridor, where we may see winds of about 20 to 30 miles an hour. And then getting a little gusty as well. Over here on the right, forecast wind gusts on Sunday afternoon and evening. The whole region gusting over 25 miles per hour, but then the Snake Plain and portions of the Central Mountains expected to gust about 30 to 40 miles per hour on Sunday. Looking just a little bit further out than the next 3 or 4 days here, 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook actually tilting back toward below normal for precipitation, favored by the climate signals here. So not seeing that bullseye of kind of a monsoon signal that we were dealing with here for the last week or two. Leaning a little bit drier, but a little bit of relief on the temperature front. Signals are favoring below normal temperatures across the eastern part of Idaho into portions of Montana and Wyoming as well. Now, stepping out just a little further, 8 to 14 day period. Currently, we're expecting below normal precipitation across much of the northern Rockies and the Pacific Northwest. And temperatures starting to head back into the pattern that we saw earlier this spring and summer, favoring above normal temperatures returning to the region. Again, this is the 8 to 14 day mid-August outlook for the area. And that's your briefing for this morning. If you have any questions, comments, concerns for us, please feel free to reach out via email, phone, our website, social media with the information here on your screen. Otherwise, have a great Thursday.